Hey YouTube, it's me, B3, back with another kind of movie reaction thing, and I like to do kind of sometimes cheesy, maybe low budget. I don't want lots of extortion films. You know what an extortion film is? It's a film that's normally like straight to DVD release or a TV movie that's like for an incredibly specific audience, and lots of the time they aren't very good because they aren't really trying to be very good. Um, but the one I have today I actually quite enjoyed. I wasn't sure if it was going to be good or not, but it's Frankenstein versus the Mummy, and it's honestly a surprise that this movie didn't come out decades ago when Universal was doing its whole shared universe for its monsters. They're doing that shared universe again now, by the way. I haven't seen their new Dracula movie, but Victor Frankenstein was a total shit fest. I'm sorry, it was awful. I liked I didn't like anything about it actually. I liked Igor. Daniel Radcliffe did a great job, but that was it. But yeah, Frankenstein versus the Mummy, kind of a weird movie. It's a really weird movie. Dr. Frankenstein's like this really young dude actually. He's a professor and he's building his monster, because he's sick and damaged and just awful. And he's getting body parts from this like homeless dude. And eventually the homeless guy is like, "Yo, I'm gonna spill the beans on this operation if you don't, do stuff for me." And Frankenstein's like, "Spill the beans on this, it's not that bad." And the dude's like, "Where do you think I'm getting these bodies, Frankenstein? You think I brought you a fucking fresh brain that I just found? No, I'm killing people, dumbass." Like, Frankenstein, for someone who can create another creature, he's kind of a dumbass. And then he fights this hobo dude and ends up having to kill him in self-defense, but in the fight the brain is destroyed. So whose brain do you think he uses? Whose fucking brain do you think he uses after that? The deranged janitor. Well, you don't think he's homeless. He's a janitor, I believe, at the college. Sorry. The details kind of get mixed up in my head. I watch a lot of shit like this, you guys. Spoilers, by the way. But, so he puts that dude's head in his monster. Eventually he does bring it to life, and soon it learns to talk and stuff, and it remembers who it is, and is like, you killed me, you fucker, look at this face, I'm never gonna have women again." And there's one part where I thought there was gonna be a rape scene, and I'm so glad there wasn't, because I hate movies with rape scenes. I hate them. I hate movies with rape scenes. I can't stand the look at them. But, well, that's kind of the Frankenstein part of the story, but he's intelligent and stuff. And then the Mummy half, another one of the professors kind of gets the mummy sent to them, and it, of course, it's magic. That one's magic, and he's kind of like mind controlling people and making them kill people. And eventually, okay, so the female professor and the male Frankenstein professor, they start hooking up, obviously. And they hook up real fast, too. A little rushed, maybe. But eventually she figures out he's a sick fuck. Because, the monster and all. But then her mummy thing's happening. And the mummy and Frankenstein's monster fight. It was a pretty gruesome fight. I actually really enjoyed it. But this isn't a half bad movie. I think it's about as good as you could get with this if you weren't going to have a separate Frankenstein and then a separate Mummy movie first. I think if you're going to introduce both the monsters in the same film, this is about as good as you would be able to do it. And the makeup's really good in this, actually. Maybe not on the Mummy's face, because it kind of looks the same most of the time, but Frankenstein's monster looks really good. I thought they looked pretty cool. So, yeah, if you want to check this movie out, check it out. Check it. Here's the cover again for you guys. And I'm going to read you the back. Dr. Victor Frankenstein and Egyptologist Nalia Khalili, I think that's how you pronounce that, are both professors at a leading medical university. Victor's latest grisly experiment is the reanimated corpse of a sadistic madman, and Nalia's most recent find is the cursed mummy of an evil pharaoh. When the two monsters face off in an epic showdown, no one is safe from the slaughter. Can the murderous rampage be stopped and the carnage contained before it's too late? No. There were lots of too lates for lots of different people. But I guess it could have been worse. It could have been way worse. Oh man, could it have been worse. But that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Just remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below, etc., 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 etc. But that's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.